Hi guys, right now I'm in studio with the band members and we're here for very special...
Why did you look at me and smiling with the band members and you look at me? Is it because like it's the
I
it's like
I just want
12 times that we have to do it again because I'm always like being a naughty boy.
Speak?
A naughty boy.
Could I
Naughty
speak?
boy.
You can.
It's just that I want you to get ready because you're gonna be the first one talking.
Oh
my God.
Okay, I see.
It was like a non-speaking message.
Because I thought it was the fact that I've been a naughty boy for like the last 20 minutes and then now
no, more than that, don't worry.
You're just looking at me to say like, okay, this time I really want it to be real and
no,
the
you
good
were
one.
quite something in the previous Q&As as well.
Okay.
So it's been more than 20 minutes.
So do we have to answer to do it again?
I don't know. Do you want to do it again or
Do
we keep going from now on?
It's for you.
We're gonna
You're the
keep
host
going.
of that show.
We're gonna keep going.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, for a very special Q&A, as you can see already, and there's gonna be only one video, but with the 6 members all together in the videos, we're gonna talk to you about a very special project that's coming up. That's called
Voyage à la Mer.
Voyage à la Mer.
Voyage à la Mer. So,
What does that mean in English?
well, Alex is gonna explain to us the meaning of the
Well,
project.
yeah, it's a very special project. We wanted to do. I think we've been in the midst of so much bullshit. You know, the entertainment business is quite something, and everything is pretty much plastic, and everything is packaged, and I don't know. We were very sick and tired of that crap, and you know, we've been through a lot of things over the years, and I think that rather than having always the same tone of, you know, depression and very heavy stuff, we just wanted to experience, you know, life for what it is. And I think that we've been experiencing that over the last year, you know, rather than just feeding our own despairs and our own depression. We decided to break the cycle and just to say, okay, let's figure what's going on for real, you know. And when I went to Japan last year, it's been an amazing time for me. We've been talking about dreams. We've been talking about, you know, forgiveness and been forgiven as well. You know, what's holding you back when you want to dream and you feel like, you know, you've got the whole world against you. And so we've been talking a lot about that. And when we went to Jugaseki Bridge, we just let some ribbons to the ocean. One side was written like something that was very that might hold us back. It might be something that you're bitter about, or something that you feel like it's very difficult to forgive. Might be for yourself. And on the other side, it was like a dream that you might have just give it away, you know, for embracing illusions instead. So it was very powerful, and it's been very, very intense on me. And when I came back, we were talking about that. We were sharing about, you know, everything that happened, and I think that we were already in the midst of that. Yeah, the starting point was not originally in Japan. I think I was getting prepared to see that and to be part of this, instead of being like the rock star going in Japan just to feel, you know, love and to give myself like a little bit of, you know, I'm special bullshit. I was one of them, and I was going through the same things. But coming back here, we realized that we were already in motion to embrace life, rather than, you know, always, you know, feeding the undertone of, you know, depression that we were into at the time. And it was quite confusing for everybody, because the album was almost finished, and So we've been talking about that. I said, well, do we really want to embrace, you know, that album and to package something that it's not actually who we are anymore and what we want to do? You know, it's just like if I have to go to my own funeral every night, you know, I should be ready to die. You know, and I realized that I've been dead for so long that I didn't, and I was willing to give life a try, for real. You know, so and we were all in the same position. So we've been talking about that, and in the midst of that reality of ours, we decided to, okay, I think that it's time to move on right now. And even if I experienced something that was very powerful and very positive at Jagasaki Bridge, what happened after that has been probably the most difficult time of my life. It was crazy, you know. I received the news that one of my good friends who used to be a huge fan of the band, you know, died, committed suicide. And I've been in communication with his mom and friends, and it's been a real turning point on me. You know, they were talking about the fact that, you know, they played the song, the music of the band at the funeral, and everybody has been very touched and empowered. But still, in my heart, it was like weird, because you're stuck in between feelings. He said, okay, if it was that real, you know, it wasn't real enough to inspire life. And then I saw myself in that position, talking about dreams a lot with a lot of people, but, you know, fading away in such a way that I was in deep depression, and I wasn't intending to come back, you know. But when I did come back, I realized that I wanted to turn my life around. I didn't want that bullshit anymore, you know. There's other reasons why I want to throw my microphone around and throw my mic stand and you know, through windows. Not because I'm fucking wasted, or because I'm bitter, or because I want to feel alive for once. You know, it's just, it's like placebo effect on your heart, and I didn't want that bullshit anymore. And when we talked about that, and we realized that we were all at the same place, and we wanted to evolve from that position of ours and those feelings. So then it was very freaky, because it was like walking on a wire, you know, and you're like in the freaking, you know, you're in the sky and there's no safety net. But still, we wanted to do it, and we did fall, and we realized that it wasn't the end of the world. You know, we did scream at each other. We did, you know, swear, and we did, you know, smash everything up. Well, almost all of it. But we had to, because we wanted something real, and we didn't want to be like, we didn't want to gimmick anything. And I think that the movie was already in place for that long, and we were going in that direction. And because we wanted to see the people, we wanted to touch the people, because we wanted to be touched as well, you know. And being part of that craziness every day, you know, and you feel like you're probably the most depressed clown of the whole circus, and it's freaking heavy sometimes. And talking with a lot of people as well, we realized that many people were feeling the same things, and I think that everybody was ready, collectively, individually, but collectively as a band, but also as a family and as a community. We realized that everybody wanted to evolve from that. Everybody wanted to embrace something that was bigger than ours, you know. And I think that we were on the verge of our own personal revolution, you know. And instead of feeding the beast, we decided to kill it, you know? And so we started everything over. And I'm so freaking glad we did. Because now it's real for what it is. And it's not trying to create or to... There's no intention to fabricate something that might be beautiful or ugly in order to feel something that might be the same, you know, but you're just feeling the moment for what the moment is about. And it's been a whole year of transition in our hearts to get rid of the bitterness, to get rid of the bullshit of our past, to fully, you know, to get rid of the desire or the false impression we had that, you know, we were only doing shadow boxing, and we got frustrated because once in a while you want to fucking throw a punch at what's holding you. You know, you want to touch something and you want to destroy, you know, what's holding you back. And then when you realize that it's you, then you understand why you've been punching yourself for so fucking long. And you realize that you've been destroying the most beautiful things you've had, which is the very nature of yourself, in order to feel something, you know. And I think that we were all ready to get rid of that bullshit. And after a few months, realizing that, you know, we wanted to give it a try was beautiful, because it was like, you know, and there's no religious undertone here, but it was like being born again in a way. And for the people who knows my opinion about religion, you understand the meaning of that. But that's it, because we were sick and tired. You know, who wants to be like the you know, who wants to be the crying clown? I didn't want to. You know, I'd rather be like Seth. You know, I want to be with the lions and stuff. I want to deal with the cool shit. You know, I don't want to be like the guy always crying in the middle and all the kids are laughing at you. You know, I want to be who I am. And if it's to be the clown, I want to be like the most incredible clown ever. I just don't care what people think about me. Nice. But we needed to go through that that path, and to say, well, okay, I'm going there. There's no way I will let anybody or anything stand against me in where I'm going now, like I used to do. And it was my own freaking illusions, you know. And then you're blaming everybody but yourself. So anyway, so that's the backdrop, you know. That's a view, you know, of the origin of that. And now that is the cool part, you know. That's the cool part. So yeah, so it's pretty much, it's a movie about life. It's a movie about dream and hope, about redemption, you know. Of course there is like it's real, you know, and we want to see people. We want to have like sceneries that will be very powerful for whatever power that might be exposed. So that's the movie, because that's the music, but most of all it's us at this very particular moment of our lives and career.